The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Lance now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Cooks. 43 yards. And the 49ers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run it with Jones. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Javon Kinlaw providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Lance now on 1st down. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 39 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Rodgers. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much right after the catch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's going to get this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he will find his man on the outside. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 40 yards on the ground for him so far. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man left side, it's the tight end DeGuara. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And Lance will try again on 2nd down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now Lance again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Lance. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Lance now to throw. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Gold is able to put it through. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, it may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Lance looking to throw it. He'll buy some time right. Gets this one to Juszczyk. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
Ooh, he's running,
Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 68 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Now he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on second down. Rodgers looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Lance. Again looking for Samuel, this time the catch made. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Zadarius Smith showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Lance. And Cooks has it over the middle. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers going to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Rodgers now on 1st down. So left side, it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Rodgers again now. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Rodgers to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And again, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers, got to have this one. That is caught by Amari Rodgers. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And Lance's throw taken in there by Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
To throw again on second down. Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. Here's Lance to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Gold for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On first down, Rodgers. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Rodgers now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 65 yards. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And it's good, but it's also of little consequence as this game is over. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.